welcome back to the channel for another Ninjago Season 11 / Season 12 video. In today's video, I just want to talk about the general conflict of Season 12 and how exactly that might be set up by Season 11, if at all is it possible, and more talking about that Neverrealm time theory, how exactly this could play into the general idea for Season 12. Season 12 does seem to be a futuristic seeming season, maybe rebooted 2.0 in a way, and the set names do point towards that season definitely having some sort of futuristic vibe with the whole gamers market set and just some of the other stuff too, like the arcade pods. So just kind of a techno gaming vibe. So what if actually Season 12 takes place in the future? And this is not my theory. I mean, I've heard several people discuss this, and I do want to thank those people who I have seen talking about this on Discord and other social media platforms. But yeah, I mean, again, what if Season 12 actually does take place in the future somehow? And how could the ninja get from in Season 11 being in the present and stuff to in the future? Well, first of all, if Season 12 was in the future, this would explain several stuff, such as maybe a sudden shift in technology again, and where you have the city and Ninjago just being much more technologically advanced for this season. This would definitely be a justified change, unlike in Season 3, where it was just pretty much done for the sake of plot convenience. So you could have the ninja actually Season 12 being a season set in the future, which would definitely justify why exactly technology has improved without really needing much more of an explanation for that. So how exactly are the ninja going to be able to get into the future from where they are right now in the Neverrealm in Season 11? And the explanation for that isn't actually too complicated. And I know time travel and stuff is pretty confusing. It's going to get more confusing later in the video. But basically, as time does work differently in the Neverrealm, maybe that has something to do with it. However, this exactly wouldn't add up since time in the Neverrealm actually does seem to be a lot faster than in Ninjago, as Zane presumably gets banished only a few days or even less before the ninja go to the Neverrealm, but yet the Ice Emperor has been reigning for decades, so that would mean that time does work faster in the Neverrealm, and it is confirmed that time does work differently in the Neverrealm. The new Ninjago Visual Dictionary does confirm that time works differently in the Everrealm, as they miscorrectly typed. But yeah, anyways, moving on from that. So this exactly doesn't line up with the ninja being able to get to the future, as then you would need to have time in the Neverrealm working slowly. But what if instead the Neverrealm does seem to be a weird realm in ways? I mean, it does have time working differently. What if time is constantly shifting around the Neverrealm, such as at some points it's faster than Ninjago and at some points it's slower? Or maybe another thing that I've heard people discuss, and huge thanks to GCN from Ninjago Discord, is a time paradox. I'm not entirely understanding this, but basically one day in Ninjago would maybe equal 10 days in the Neverrealm, but at the same time one day in the Neverrealm would equal 10 days in Ninjago. Not exactly sure how this would work, and I'm still kind of puzzled by the concept itself, but what if something like that is possible where the time in the Neverrealm is actually just shifting around so that the ninja are actually able to get into the future when they do arrive at the end of the season, when they return to Ninjago. Everything has changed and they are now in the future. All the loved ones that they had from earlier in Season 11 are now gone. Maybe you'd have Pixel since she's a robot, maybe Wu since he's old and stuff. Now also talking about the villains for the season. The villains for the season may be called the Empire, as back in the early Season 12 set leaks there was a set called the Empire Temple of Madness. So what if all the ninja are stuck in the Neverrealm, the Empire comes over with all their technology and stuff and basically takes over Ninjago and captures all of the ninjas, allies and stuff, and sends them to the Digiverse. During this time, they won't age. I think something like this would be really cool to see, where there is actually a big time skip at the end of Season 11 and to the beginning of Season 12, and this would definitely justify any futuristic tone changes that they'd want to do, unlike in Rebooted, where it just really felt like something that the plot wanted more than what the story would naturally do. So yeah, I mean, I think something like this would definitely be really cool. I don't see the season doing this simply because it's just not exactly a safe move. It's kind of risky going several centuries into the future. A lot will have changed by then. So yeah, I mean, I don't think the season will do something like this, but something like this would be awesome. Just something that Ninjago generally hasn't done with this big of a time skip, and it would be definitely really cool to justify all of these changes and stuff, so I'd love to see something like this happen. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share with anyone ever you know. Let me know if you guys think there will be a time skip to Season 12, and I will see you next time.